Hello all. Today I will talk about Françoise Bettencourt Meyers, heiress, philanthropist, a woman who holds the keys to a global empire. As the granddaughter of L'Oréal's founder, she inherited not just vast wealth, but a legacy steeped in beauty, innovation, and controversy. Hers is a story of quiet power, of navigating family shadows to emerge as a guardian of a global brand. While her name might not be on everyone's lips, her influence is undeniable. She sits at the helm of the world's largest cosmetics company, shaping the future of beauty with every decision. But her story is not simply one of corporate success. It's a story about legacy, about the weight of expectations, and about forging one's own path amidst a whirlwind of wealth and family drama. To understand Françoise, one must first understand L'Oréal. Founded in 1909 by her grandfather, Eugène Built, the company rose from humble beginnings to become a global behemoth. Built, a chemist by trade, developed a hair dye he called L'Oréal. This innovation would be the foundation of an empire. But L'Oréal's history is not without its blemishes. Bult's wartime activities cast a long shadow on the company's legacy, a shadow that Françoise would eventually have to confront. Despite the controversies, L'Oréal flourished, expanding its reach and influence with each passing decade. It is against this backdrop of ambition and controversy that Françoise Bettencourt Meyers came of age. Françoise's life has been marked by a distinct contrast. The extravagance of her family's wealth juxtaposed against her own reserved personality. Born in 1953, she grew up surrounded by the trappings of wealth, but her passions lay elsewhere. A scholar at heart, she pursued her intellectual curiosity with fervor. Music became a particular passion, a refuge from the often turbulent world around her. She is an accomplished pianist, finding solace and expression in the keys. Married to Jean-Pierre Meyers, whose family's own history intersected with the tragedies of the Holocaust, she forged a path distinct from the public glare that often surrounded her family. No account of Françoise Bettencourt Meyers' life would be complete without addressing the Bettencourt affair. This scandal, which erupted in 2007, shook the family to its core and thrust Françoise into an unwelcome spotlight. The affair centered on allegations of financial impropriety and undue influence involving her mother, Liliane Bettencourt, and a much younger photographer. For Françoise, it became a deeply personal battle, a fight to protect her mother, her family's legacy, and her own place within it. The highly publicized legal battles exposed rifts within the family and painted a picture of a world consumed by wealth and its trappings. The Bettencourt affair had a profound impact on Françoise. It thrust her into a position of leadership within L'Oréal, a role she hadn't actively sought out, but one she would ultimately embrace. Since assuming the role of chairwoman in 2017, following her mother's death, she has guided the company with a quiet but firm hand. Her tenure has been marked by a commitment to her grandfather's founding principles, innovation and research, while also steering the company towards a future shaped by sustainability and social responsibility. Under her leadership, L'Oréal has continued to acquire new brands, expand into new markets, and solidify its position as the undisputed leader in the global beauty industry. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers is a study in contrasts. She is the heir to a fortune built on beauty, yet she herself shuns the spotlight. She is a guardian of tradition, yet she recognizes the need for progress. As the leader of L'Oréal, she carries the weight of her family's legacy on her shoulders, navigating a complex world of business, philanthropy, and personal responsibility. Her story is far from over. As she leads L'Oréal into the future, the world watches with bated breath. What will become of the company under her stewardship? How will she continue to balance the demands of tradition with the winds of change? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers is a force to be reckoned with, a quiet revolutionary shaping the future of beauty one lipstick at a time. Thanks for joining me on this historical journey. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fascinating history bites. Until next time, keep exploring.